Previously on Fire Emblem Three Houses.
No more bandits should come crawling out of here.
Well then, can you guys do something about the guy that's just over there, just going to die? Making things so much worse. Because, you know, it's not like a 93 you can't really kill him at all. Because he's freaking dead. Because that's one save one finisher, or because nobody was on a horse, and Rodriguez decides to stand there like a freaking idiot. Good lord.
And now back to Mark Monastery.
Oh man. I still can't get over how I won that. How I'm gonna win the competition. It was just 1 point. Oh my gosh, that's just doing hilarious. But hey everybody, the Great Pigman, the X79 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses.
On an average year, charm isn't.
Last time we... As I was saying, last time, following the interruption did, we went through and fought off Tomas again. Well, Solon, not Tomas anymore. Excuse me. Apparently, Solon was just so much of a forgetful prick, I almost forgot his name entirely. And now we've even previewed on what will happen with the Sifia winning the competition. The dance competition was 1 point. Because if nothing else, we might as well have some sort of victory over the imminent death that's coming. Because honestly, that's probably the only good thing to come out of this once. It won't outweigh the imminent sad music approaching to the monastery, but you know. One hilarious thing might as well be what was 1,000 words. Am I 200 points off again? I am 200 points off again. God dang. No big surprise, apparently. But all I really am going to do at this point is just raise affinity. Because, I mean, apart from the Lost Islands, what else am I supposed to do? You need to authority. Because you're going to be without a freaking battalion for quite some time otherwise. I will make you learn healing spells despite your inability to trust and faith.
Professor, there's something I need to say.
I'm happy to listen.
Thank you. How should I put this? I don't seem to be getting along with everyone. I don't contribute much either. Am I a nuisance to you, Professor? If so, I'll leave. Of course, my adoptive father may not understand, but if I must...
Your adoptive father?
Oh, my adoptive father is one of the new nobles of the Alliance. His territory is to the north. He was a distant relative who took me in after my parents vanished. He's blessed with great drive and ambition. Some may go so far as to call it avarice. He wishes to marry me off to a powerful noble. That's why he sent me to the academy. If I left now, I'm sure he'd have a strong opinion about it. Ah, sorry.
Always when it's a Fire Emblem Three Houses recording session, I come back with food. Strange.
I strayed away from the topic. I'm not good at telling stories either.
I understand.
Good. I'm glad. So, as I was saying, are you sure I'm not bothering you, Professor?
You're no problem at all.
Oh, I'm so grateful to hear you say that. What I'm trying to say is, you should keep your distance. I'm more trouble than I'm worth.
I won't agree to that.
You only say that because you don't know the real me. I'm sorry, I have to go.
All these students feel so familiar about having the two cells and whatnot. Good lord. Okay, since we're here, there's only two paralogs I'm interested in. I would get rid of this because it's easier, I guess. Good for me, I just spawned in! Why does the camera panned?
Now's our chance.
Now's a chance for you to die. Because you're dead. Hi, would you like to die to this? No?
Leave it to me.
Would you like to try and die to this?
Watch this.
I have to define posters to do this.
In this situation, here we go. Leave it to me. If you want. No time like the present. Leave it to me.
Bold strategy.
Watch you underestimate me.
Thank you, jeez. Third time's the... Oh, only fifth is it? No, whatever.
There you are. I have a request for you.
A request?
It has to do with that plot to assassinate Lady Rhea. The bishop leading the Western Church was somehow involved. And speaking of the Western Church, there was also that incident in which one of the more extreme factions tried to occupy sacred land. Enough is enough. So now the Knights of Seros have been tasked with putting the bishop down. I thought you and your students could come with us.
Why was such an important mission?
Because you wield the Sword of the Creator.
That's not much of a good reason.
Lady Rhea is going to personally execute the bishop. I have been appointed as her guard. I want your help protecting her. So, what do you say? Will you come?
Excuse me. I'd like to come along.
Ash, you were listening in? It's not up to you whether you can come along.
Please, this is important to me.
Your adoptive father, Lord Lonato, had connections to the Western Church. I understand that you want answers, but our objective is to punish, not to investigate. We can't let you jeopardize the mission.
I won't get in the way. I promise.
What do you say, Professor? Keep in mind, we would be bringing the whole class, not just Ash.
We'll go.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I guess it's fine. Get ready then.
Huh. Where'd you know it? The fog returns!
What?
Maybe that's why I had no other useful torches in the Black Eagle's mouth.
Thanks a
Never shows up again and now out.
There she is, a sneaky little witch, trying to pass herself off as the goddess's envoy. Archbishop Rhea, I'll bring judgment upon you in the goddess's stead.
They're using the fog as cover to ambush us. What a cheap ploy.
It won't do any good to get annoyed, Catherine. That voice. We are up against a faction of bishops.
They've shown themselves at least, so we won't have to go to the trouble of finding them. All right, you got a death wish? Come at me! You really want to fight against Thunder, Catherine? Please, Professor, don't let Lady Rhea get hurt. Our mission isn't just to wipe out all the enemies, but also to protect Lady Rhea. Ready?
I'll give it my all.
I'll crush them all.
Stay focused.
Oh no. Pony?
No magic for you, sir.
Let's get to it.
Battle. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I guess hard work does pay off.
I won't hold back.
Let us away. I'm woozy.
I could go. Perhaps. You You are none. This... I'd like to take it easy. I'd rather be napping.
Oh, come on, there's even another one there? Come on. We're not want to use Soul of the Creator, but oh well, one of them.
Amazing. Here we go.
I'd call that a win.
Perhaps it's...
I'll celebrate later.
No easy magic for you. Bunny, silence him.
Anywhere I can hide.
Only a fool challenges me.
Aye.
Can't hold me back. The better to serve Lady Rhea.
Thanks. Here goes. I prevailed. I am...
No hesitation.
Aye.
As expected.
I'm still a delicate...
Really was hoping for the crit. Okay, that's... Aye.
Damn. I...
start. Not good. That was tough.
It seems that taking out the priest has stopped the reinforcements coming over here. We should be able to stop the reinforcements coming from the other side by taking care of the other priest.
You are none. Great. That is that.
I'm so... Can't afford to lose. Feel it.
Stay focused.
Yeah, there's enemies.
Crush them all.
Here goes. Who, me? Here we go. Oh no.
Not good. I must steel myself. It's
Shut up, Leia.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer. Only a fool challenges me. Greatness.
Let us away.
I'll never back down.
Apostates will suffer the punishment of the goddess!
I'm...
move carefully.
That
Lenato's blood is on your hands.
Were you Lord Lenato's page or something? Indeed, he was a devout believer. All we did was provide Lord Lenato salvation from his misery.
Salvation? You used him and threw him away.
Apostates, you sully the name of the goddess!
You are the apostates! The goddess is with me!
excuse me, there's still more?
I can fight through anything.
I think I like searched for every nook and cranny. There's no way I could be missing more.
Stay focused.
Here goes.
I can fight through anything.
Move carefully.
I can fight through anything.
Here we go. Oh no.
I'll crush them all.
Let us away.
Of course.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
Hey, god dang it.
I will need all my strength. Here we go.
I'll crush them all.
Let us away. A bit.
It's all.
Oh no.
I can fight through anything.
Move carefully.
Here goes.
It's over.
Fudge off!
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Great job!
They will not be able to send any more troops now. Let us sweep up the stragglers.
Good work, Lady Rhea! Let's round them up and cut them down!
How is there still more? You see, either when the bottom left or the bottom right. He's over here. Ah!
Goddess, have mercy. Forgive them their sin.
It would have been better if we'd captured the bishop, but they didn't make it easy for us. What now, Lady Rhea?
We must go to the headquarters of the Western Church. Perhaps there is still someone there who knows what has transpired.
Let us help too. It may not be much, but we'll do whatever we can.
I am sure you will be a great help. I am glad to have you by my side.
Increases opponent movement by 1. Great! I'd still love to use it. Give me it. This is gonna go hit, wait.
Thanks, Professor. I really appreciated your help with the That's it for today. Head back to Garreg Mach. The church will have to choose a new bishop and do whatever else is necessary to rebuild the Western Church. Lady Rhea is grateful to all of you. She said she would send along a reward. You should feel very proud. Receiving a gift directly from Lady Rhea is exceedingly rare.
Oh, I'm sure it's exceedingly well. I don't have the cause of exceedingly exhausting results.
Still, that was a real mess, huh? For them to come out and charge us so boldly.
I'm glad we made it out.
As am I. We kept Lady Rhea safe, thanks to you. Hey, where did Ash go? I haven't seen him for a while.
He couldn't still be back there, could he?
That may be it. I hope he's not getting in the way. There you are, Ash. We were just talking about...
Ash?
Why the brooding expression? Hey, what's that bundle of papers in your hand?
This was given to me. It has to do with my family.
Give it to you?
I haven't finished reading it all yet, but I think it might offer some clues about something I need to know. Professor, Catherine, thank you for letting me come with you on this mission. I'd better get ready to go.
It's a little painful to watch. I do hope that those papers, whatever they are, will help him get over his past. I suppose it's time for us to start heading back to the monastery.
Yeah. We would never know what those papers are.
And with contestant.
Oh, Edelgard's participating this time. Okay. I guess Shiba didn't cut it the last time, so he's just like, oh, it seems like whatever the professor did, let us attempt this again. Whatever, we'll take it.
Oh my. The Blue Lion House.
Oh, so you...
I vote Black Eagle Hound. The way you care?
And I...
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Eagle House!
Ouch. Ouch. Stop. Refresh time. Rewind. How the flying heck does Edelgard have so much more charm than Lucifia? Excuse me. Maybe I shouldn't have used those charm items on me. Oops. Okay, Shubert's back again. Okay, we're starting to win. We're starting to win. By 1 point.
Black Eagle.
Are you kidding me? How? Excuse me. Pfft, fudge off. I will have a win by 1 point, damn it.
I vote Golden Deer.
Oh, are you kidding? Samuel! Claude! I mean, I somehow miraculously skipped this and I managed to win this. How does it come down to RNG now? Of all things, how does it come to RNG now? Of all the darn things. Freaking RNG. I bet Claude's getting real tired of this dancing.
Oh my.
I vote Black Size.
Shamil! Oh. Oh, crap. No wonder I didn't do the thing. I'm a freaking idiot. Fudge. I have to do everything all over again. God damn it.
If I hadn't noticed that earlier, I'd...
Ah, damn it. That hurts. How did I not realize to check the Sifia stats? I thought it was just pure RNG, but no, apparently I'm a huge idiot and chose to file where I didn't do the dancing lesson. God dang. God.
And guess what? Now it's going back. I have to suffer for it. I have to go undo those 2 missions.
Again! Oh my god, how did I forget such an important thing?
Thank you so much. There should be no problem.
I decided, hey, we should go ahead and see if we can win this without having 13 charm. And maybe we'll win it by absolutely, I don't know, not doing the dance lesson at all. Funny! It's gonna make the YouTube paladin. Might as well do something to pass the time.
Good result.
Yes, a good +1 equals good results, apparently. Where do you freaking go? This freaking stinks. This freaking stinks. Never before have I had to actually redo almost this entire month. It's all because I'm a freaking idiot and didn't realize I did the dance lesson. Because I didn't check to see if my own freaking charm on the person I represented was above 13. You know, the very obvious Xenoblade Kingdom Hearts referencing number Keyblade thingy, Organization 13, Organization, all that kind of stuff. Hey. Are you alright? I'm not fine. I just have to do those 2 missions. I don't know where to go for them again. I might as well just do them tomorrow, as in the next recording session, because I really don't want to bother doing them right now. They're already previewed, so... They were already recorded, so... Saves me the trouble of actually doing the whole mission again on screen. Just, good lord. At this point, I just really, really want answers to surface and for those who slither in the dark. Good lord. I don't care what I have to do just to do it. I am just so annoyed and tired of having to do these paralog missions on screens. So at the very least, when I do the Golden Deal route, I can focus on doing those and then just doing the rest off screen. This doesn't help make it go any faster, but you know what? Whatever. Oh look, it's the speed support. Let's see it.
Mercedes, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but will you lend me a hand?
What can I do for you? Oh, is the cuff of your overcoat still torn? Mending that shouldn't be a problem at all.
It's pathetic, I know, but I fear my sewing skills are... Well, as you can see, they're just about non-existent.
Goodness, you must have been concerned when I tore your cuff.
Ah, well... That is to say... Would you please teach me to sew? I hear you're rather amazing at it.
Of course I'll teach you. Don't look so heartbroken.
You will? Thank you. I owe you for this.
I'll go get my sewing kit. You wait here. I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I've never seen, well, it's just a bit...
No need to dance around the issue. You're fed up with my clumsy efforts, aren't you?
I thought you might end up bending some needles if you tried mending this on your own, but how did you manage to break a pair of scissors?
Nani?
I'm so sorry, really. I try to be careful, but with delicate work like this, I just can't seem to manage.
There's no need to apologize. But you must have been uncomfortable making your way here with this tear.
My inability to control my own strength is humiliating. Of course I'm useless at needlework.
No giving up on yourself. You just have to practice, that's all. No matter how difficult something is, if you keep at it and don't give up, then you're sure to improve. Isn't that what you told me?
Right you are. To give in to despair isn't like me. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, I'm ready to give it another go.
Great! I'm glad to hear it. First things first, let's make sure the needle is actually threaded this time.
No! I bent another one.
Oof. I'm an idiot. Probably even more for massive video because I didn't save before, so I have to go for this crap nonsense again. Why, Pacifica, you need more faith. Go get faith! Have faith that you will survive! And change into a new class. Well, you probably will be a new class anyways, you'll be a dancer, so... I don't know why I'm gonna make you another mage. You pretty much use magic as a dancer. As far as I recall. You still know how to fly! Continue learning to fly! I don't know where I'm going with this voice. You should know how to fly too! I don't know why I'm trying to sound like Baldy!
What now? Do I get a reward?
Yes, you do! Now I'm literally trying to intentionally sound like Baldy. Why? I don't know. It's almost like I can do this on the boredom. Don't ask why I said that. Let's make you more proficient in the sword. You keep mentioning the sword in your support dialogue. That's why we should raise your sword skills. That's how things work, right? You get praise. And then continue to grow. Now to begin the lecture. Sure, you can be a war master, not that I care. Oh my god, yes, let's just skip past this because we've seen this before. We're doing it again? No? Okay, good. God, I was getting a little bit tired of myself. Okay, can we please win by 1 point again this time? That'll pick me up. That'll be glorious. In fact, let's give Pacifica all the attention.
Oh my.
I vote for the blue the way you care.
Okay, thanks guys, thank you. That double vote for the blue line house actually gave me a bit of a relief. Thank God. Thank you oh so much. Ay. Yes, Flynn, I would love to talk to you, but we've already seen this in the Black Eagle route, so we're going to skip it. I'm turning into Bonnie again. As you could tell by my voice, I am getting really tired of having to go through the things I've done before. Shadowhunt is incredibly bored. Here's some flowers. Everybody's learning.
I will master.
I don't know why I come to the conclusion of body's education and learning. The first thing that came to my mind was Persona. Because you know, the day system is like this. I get me now that I can't even use. And now I can finally be a hero. Yay! At least I get to look good while doing it. I at least have a cape.
A new path to tread.
Given I'm probably gonna lose this within a month. But hey, whatever. At least it's something. Alright, Pacifica. Let's change you to the dancer class. Right away. You already get a great stat increase.
It's worth trying.
Look, the one thing I can't do, bonding with Pacifica, because that's the war sequence. And Lord knows I can't do that. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rest. Because fudge it. I'm not doing that whole mess again.
This is the only ball of the year, and I see why. Everyone is absurdly excited.
Your Highness, you sound so detached. We are all encouraged to enjoy the ball tomorrow.
Right you are. What a burden.
Huh. I never thought we'd see eye to eye, but I agree. I'd rather be swinging my blade than wasting my time with some girl at a ball.
Felix, Your Highness, you must be joking, right? This is our chance to dance with all of the ladies of the Academy to our heart's content. You wish to throw away the best day of the whole year for sword practice? Insanity, I tell you.
I'm pretty excited about the ball myself. It's not like we get to do things like this very often.
Too true, Ash. In fact, I'm going to do you a favor and give you a crash course in chatting up girls. By tomorrow, you'll be an expert.
I'm not sure how that works, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
Actually, I'd much prefer if someone could just teach me how to dance.
Don't worry about the dancing part. I can teach you that easy. It's time for the ball. That warrants at least a tiny bit of makeup, don't you think, Ingrid? Just a smidge?
Maybe. I'll think about it.
It's settled. Tomorrow morning we'll meet up in Ingrid's room. Ooh, I can't wait!
You know, there's no telling where life will take us after we leave here. If only we could find a way to come together again, just like this.
A fine notion, Your Highness. Perhaps 5 years from now?
It's gonna be like this for the Golden Deal too, isn't it?
5 years from now. Ah, that's when Garrigmach Monastery will be holding its Millennium Festival.
By then, we'll be addressing your highness as your majesty instead.
That's right. I suppose we all know it's coming, but by then you'll be far removed from us.
Come now, you know me better than that. My title may change, but I won't. And it won't just be me, you know. 5 years from now, you'll all have your own stuffy positions to contend with. But as I understand it, the festivities at the Millennium Festival will be of a scale far beyond anything we've yet seen. In other words, the perfect excuse for all of us to return here.
Ooh, a reunion? That sounds fun! I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I'd love for you to be there as well, Professor. After all, you're the heart of the Blue Lion House.
I'll be there.
Good. Then it's settled. Of course, if something happens and I'm not able to attend, I'm leaving all of the logistics of organizing this reunion to you, Professor.
You have to attend.
It's true. I'm sure being a king will keep you busy, but it's a bit early to be backing out of your own plans, don't you think?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. You have my word. I will return as well. Count on it.
Okay. At this point, I'm just about ready for the sadness. Oh, goddammit, Claw, not again! No! Don't drag me into this! No! No! Don't take my hand! No! No!
Running away? I understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there. It must be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball. Poor professor.
It is difficult.
So you do think you're the favorite?
Dimitri?
Professor, what are you doing here?
I'm not sure what to say here. I have to choose one. Are they gonna answer Scott?
Good one, Professor. I could see saving a dance for Edelgard, but Claude is another story.
I mean, fair enough, but still, I was afraid of a support down.
In any case, I have no intention of dancing with anyone. As a child, Edelgard taught me how to dance. It was a bit awkward, honestly.
As a child?
I've told you before that we're siblings by marriage, haven't I? Her birth mother was my stepmother, although I didn't know that at the time. My stepmother treated me with such kindness, just as though I were her own flesh and blood. And yet she never so much as hinted that she had her own child, Edelgard. We were born and raised in different territories, without ever knowing the other even existed. Yet, against all odds, for just over a year, we became childhood friends.
Not siblings?
Indeed. Unaware of each other's stations or backgrounds, we met and became incredibly close. This was when she and Lord Arundel were living in the kingdom.
Why were they in the kingdom?
They were in exile. This was a time of great turmoil within the Empire. I ran into her when visiting Lord Arundel's residence with my father. She seemed quite bored with everything. At first, I found her to be difficult and stubborn. But that facade quickly fell away, revealing her true self beneath. That's around the time when she taught me how to dance. Her instruction was, oh, let's call it strict, to put it nicely.
Wrong foot, Dimitri. You're supposed to lead with your right.
Brown hair? No wonder Eldegard had white hair. White or silverish hair. Was it because of the crystal flames?
Hell, the sun's going down. I really ought to be heading home.
That 1 year before she had to return to the Empire was so much fun. The time of my life in many ways. It's kind of pathetic to think about it all these years later. But can you guess what I gave her as a parting gift?
Flowers?
No, that makes too much sense. Actually, I gave her a dagger.
Huh?
You should have seen the look on her face. In Fargus, we've long considered blades as tools of destiny, as a way to cut a path to a better future.
I see. Interesting way of putting that.
She was being dragged all over, unable to live the life she wanted. I thought the dagger could help her cut a path to the future she dreamed of. However, that was many years ago. I'm sure she's forgotten all about the boy I was back then.
It's not today to reconnect.
I'm afraid it's far too late for that. Things are different now. She's different. I'm different.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm feeling a bit out of place here. Festivities like this don't suit me. Still, I suppose I should get back in there. Goodbye, Professor.
But where is there to run? This place is filled with joyful students looking for a dance. Ah, I see. The Goddess Tower waits for you.
Anyways, off you go. Who's it this time?
Professor?
Ah, the Sifia! Actually, I'm a ghost. Yes?
I saw you wandering off to this tower. I thought you might be lost or something, so I followed you inside. Everyone seems to be looking for you. You're surprisingly popular.
Naturally.
Despite your confidence, I'm still surprised by your popularity with the ladies.
I know, so am I.
It isn't like you're very sociable after all. Not to be rude, I wouldn't know, to be honest. I have no interest in such things. The Academy is for honing one's skills, not for frivolous romances, despite what the other students may think. I overheard them gossiping about a place where a man and a woman can make a vow, and it is certain it will come to pass. Seems to be some folk tale they enjoy. I wonder where this place is.
The Goddess Tower?
Oh, of course! I
recall now. It's... Wait. That's here, isn't it?
Yep.
Just to be clear, this is pure coincidence. I didn't follow you for that.
Okay, I believe you.
But we are here alone, so people may wonder what our aim is. Let's get out of here before someone sees us and gets the wrong idea.
There's no need for panic.
Are you saying you don't mind if someone sees us and thinks... Oh, I suppose you believe there's no danger of that since it's just me. You're treating me like a child, aren't you? Well, I don't mind either then. Obviously, there's nothing going on here. If you are gonna stick around until we collect dust, then so will I. Actually, I'm gonna go now. Don't you stay too long either. You'll catch your death of cold out here.
Thanks. Jeez, at least Bernadetta was actually a lot more enjoyable. This is just semi-ish. Reenacting Morgana! Okay, come on. We have a mission to do. We have a death to look forward to, unsurprisingly. Because what to do? Can I give Ingrid a battalion now? Oh, but too bad. She's not gonna be in here. She doesn't look half bad as the dancer. Kinda like this Sifia this way. Although I kinda like her timeskip outfit too. Boom.
I will. Beast.
Yeah. I know you're there, Kronia. I know you're there. It's not like it's gonna be any big surprise about where you are in about a couple of minutes. Retained. You're gonna level up. I'm reenacting Baldy again.
I actually won!
Because this upcoming plot twist is something I've already seen before. It's already something most people have already seen before if they're already watching this Let's Play. Yes, thank you very much. I gotta remind myself to heal them. This dialogue? I didn't notice this.
You really think you can keep going? Don't push yourself too hard. Thinking about what happened at Ramire Village, it's clear you've gotten the hang of being a leader. Maybe you should have taken command of me too.
I really wish. But no, it's probably gonna be regulated DLC, because why not? That's about it. All that Nintendo does anyways. Especially with characters that already have some importance to the story, but has only been derivative to either a side story. Emblem is one of them. I don't know why, but she's just regulated as an amnesia character afterwards. Don't get why. She just is. It's a good thing I have ice cream with me. Probably make the next cutscene less unbearable. Something? Maybe? I don't know. Man, do I look good at this. Just moving everybody's thing got pain over time. Might have been a pain. Don't know why I made you go this way. It's not like it's any closer. Yeah, we're still on 9 HP. Go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and kill it with a regular steel sword. Energy drop. Double steel. And that's it. Okay, we're done. And dead. And Divine Post. And attempt to change it only for hand to appeal.
Well now.
There you are. Lady Rhea is looking for you, Professor. And after your audience, why don't you join me at the dining hall? You haven't eaten since it happened, have you? Forgive me. I suppose it's too soon to try and coax you back into the normal swing of things. As for what happened to Gerald, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to stop it. Stay here until you've found some peace. I'll cover for you with Lady Rhea and everyone else.
Thank you.
We'll be waiting for you whenever you're ready to return to us. I don't believe it's a sign of strength to just keep moving forward no matter what. Taking the time to grieve for those we've lost. There's strength in that too. That's what I think anyway. That said, it's also important to remember that no matter how sad you are, eventually your tears will dry up. That's when you have to figure out what it is you're living for. Then you can cling to that with all your might and start moving forward again.
What am I living for?
4 years ago in Dusker, I experienced the same pain you're feeling now. My father was the strongest man I knew, someone I loved and admired deeply. That day, he was killed before my eyes. His head severed clean off. My stepmother, the kindest person I had ever known, left me behind and disappeared into the infernal flames. Everyone who I considered precious, my family and my closest friends, I couldn't save any of them. Not a single one. Now, the burden of the work they left behind falls on me. I must ensure they have no regrets. That's my duty as the sole survivor of the tragedy. It's a heavy burden, but accepting it gave me the strength to pick myself up off the ground and start moving again. Start living again. Gerald is gone. So what will you do now, Professor? What must you do? Look deep in your heart, and I'm certain you'll find the answer there. Indelible and inescapable. I've probably bothered you enough for today, but I have just one more thought to leave you with. Even now, Seth is gathering the knights to begin a full-scale search for the enemy. It may not be right away, but before long they will find their trail. No matter what happens or what anyone may say, know that I plan to stand by you, Professor. Through anything. Until the bitter end.
Well, did you search deep within yourself as he suggested? And did you find yourself some answers? This book is filled with secret... Oh, but I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight.
Yeah, I'm sure you are! Sure you are!
What are you doing at this hour? Oh, I know. You are eavesdropping. I must admit that I approve.
You, the goddess, approve of eavesdropping? Okay, so whatever floats your boat, Sophis.
Professor, we must remain quiet.
I see. The Flame Emperor and Monica. And the mage who rescued Monica.
Oh, so we're seeing it from afar. Oh. Oh, shoot.
I don't know, but if we keep listening, we might be able to find out.
An unexpected chance to hear their plans. Patience, patience.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying. Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need. All for a purpose.
I've got you. Finally.
Dimitri? Dimitri, wait!
If we don't act now, we'll miss our chance.
I know, but...
Even if someone has overheard us, there is nothing they can do. There have always been rats in the walls, and there always will be.
No. The dagger. No, never mind. It couldn't possibly be so.
Too bad I already know the answer.
Professor, those are the ones we must destroy. They're the bastards who killed my family and Gerald. For now, let's return to the monastery and regroup. As for the Flame Emperor's dagger, I'll hold on to it for the time being.
He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Yeah, and I gave it to you in a timeline. Technically, it's still gonna be part of my canon timeline, but you know. At this point, I just want to get all the story stuff over with and just have my helm of wise. God dang.
Professor, welcome back. We all were... You've been on our minds. Know that your enemies are my enemies. I will do all I can to help you find justice. There is no one else I can... My strength is yours alone. I will fight as you command. I will kill anyone, should you ask it of me.
We can't let them get away with this.
I only wish. My only wish. Too bad I know everything about you. It's such a shame.
I have a question.
Ask your question. I appreciate your opinion. Let yourself be heard.
I see. Thank you.
You're already at max motivation, so I'm not sure what the point of that was. Okay, even though you're clearly all on a horse and you could still use swords on a horse, sure, we're gonna go as this. I'm now teaching. I'm sure there are some ports that I have to check. I should probably check that before I go into this paralog mission with Hilda. Okay, whatever. No, we're not buying any flowers for Rhea. Fudge it! I'm not buying that dragon anything! I'm not buying her a single ounce of any further remorse! God dang! I refuse! Okay, on top of this, and then this, I'm gonna have to do this. But it looks like I'm out because I have to do this anyways, because this is about the only thing I can do on the camera before I go and do everything else off screen. Because I freaking messed up!
Hey, Professor. I might have to go back home for a little while.
Is someone in your family sick?
Oh no, nothing like that. The Almiran forces are causing trouble at Fodlan's Locket. Oh, do you know where that is? Well, the mountain range that separates the Alliance from Almyra is called Fodlan's Throat.
Yes, I'm aware of this.
There's a fortress right on top of the throat, and they call that Fodlan's Locket.
So you're gonna have to defend it?
Well, yeah, you could say that. I'm sure my brother would be able to handle them on his own, but he said he really wants me to help out. I guess he's a bit tired out from all his hard work. Anyway, our dad's not as sprightly as he used to be. He's not up for a fight. Apparently it's bad if we left it to the retainers. I really don't want to go, but I guess I have to.
Hey, Hilda. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I heard you talking.
Hmm? Oh, what's up, Zero?
You're gonna fight the Almirans, yeah?
Yes, but it's nothing you need to worry about, Zero.
It's not that. I was just wondering if maybe I could go along with you.
But you'd be fighting people from your homeland. Do you really want to do that?
None of them would remember me anyway. It's just that I got captured in the battle at the Locket, and that's how I ended up here. So I'm kinda worried that other kids who lose their folks might not be so lucky.
What do you mean?
Before Lady Rhea took me in, I had a real hard time as a servant of House Goneril.
I'm sorry to hear that, but it's not like I'll go around snapping up all Myron children.
That's good, but I want to see things for myself, so I know that everything's okay.
Well then, let's go together. Oh, would you want to join us, Professor? My brother will be there, but I'm a little scared about fighting all those fierce Almyrans.
If you could come too, it'd be really great. We'd all feel way safer if you did.
Sure, I'll come with you.
Great! I know we'll be okay if you're there. Let's head out right away.
I'll go and get ready too.
I'm not sure why I switched to the Baldy voice. This is basically me in a nutshell now.
Are you gonna be okay?
Of course I'm gonna be okay.
Not if your voice keeps doing that, though.
Shut up.
Now.
Oh look, this place feels familiar. Feels absolutely very familiar. Except we're just going all the way into the meadow now. Not to mention those giant birds. Because, you know, those are fun. Apparently. The other commanders has to be worrying about.
No, just the one.
Brilliant. What's the condition? Oh great, time to defend the same location like I did this first time around. Guess I'm bringing in my archers. Bringing in my other archer.
Most of our allies have fallen. My big brother and I can probably handle this, though.
Hilda, glad you made it. Lord Holst has been afflicted with a sudden illness and couldn't come.
He's not here? Oh, I'm sorry. You must have been absolutely terrified. It's okay, though. I brought along someone who can definitely help us. That's you, Professor. Please help us save our allies and protect Fodlan's locket.
Oh, why is it always the massive ones that I have to rescue?
We ought to be able to help our friends from here.
My goodness. I can't use magic. That's the disappointing thing about this. Can't use magic. You know, we are close. We might as well get this guy's dust. Then again, maybe we shouldn't. I don't know why that dialogue played specifically there. It's not like we were anywhere close to them. Wow, the bird's already here? Jeez, why? Why are the bird units already here? Why are the bird units here? You don't have a bow, do you? No, you don't. I thought you were proficient using the bow. No, you are proficient in the bow. You just don't have any! Such an idiot. Well, this is off to a great start.
Damn it!
Hey, I kid you not. I wouldn't have a giant beast to distract you. I don't need something else to try and distract me. Well, you got a level up. Well, would that save you? I don't know. We're about to find out. If only you got a critical hit, Bernie. If only you got a critical hit, that would have helped. Actually, no, he's dead, so you didn't manage to get a critical hit. No, well, ignore me then. What do you mean? Chose the wrong person! How will you know what is close? Okay, there we go. Jeez. No, we're not too close. Good lord, even though we're not hitting him that much. Good lord.
If only my...
Actually, never mind. You got a freaking critical somehow. Why would I not noticing it? Just how miraculous are you? Okay, well, you might as well come up here to see the inevitable downfall. Somehow we're still doing miraculously fine.
As expected. We must all... Steal myself! Thanks.
Anywhere I can hide.
Ah, things are looking up. Let's keep going and save the others.
This is the only last enemy left, Hilda. Good lord. Actually, wait, never mind. There were 2 enemies left. Sorry. Apparently, I can't count to 2. Because apparently counting was not what I wanted to account for today.
You underestimated me.
Freaking good lord! Okay, now we're done.
We did it somehow. Cyril, Professor, thank you.
You bet.
I'm gonna drop by my family's estate and complain to my brother a bit. You two should head back.
Oh sure, Hexlock sealed. I'm not gonna need it. Because I'm gonna replace the Blue Lion Brute with the Critical Wing that I would get for the next log. It's not like I'm gonna get Hilda's Relic anyways. Because why would I? I'm not on the Golden Deal route.
They aren't really trying to cross Fodlan's throat. I'm not saying they're not serious, but fights like this one aren't really invasions.
Then what are they doing?
They just start fights like this sometimes. It's so they can show off how strong they are. I think it's pretty dumb. I mean, people are getting killed. And why? So some guy can think he's tough? After every fight, they do a big feast and everybody eats and dances and there's music. It's supposed to honor the dead. But I figure they just like to make noise. I think they're all idiots, but if I'm real honest, it wasn't the worst way to live life.
Feeling homesick?
Nah, I'm where I belong now, and I don't really like Almyra. If they want to show how tough they are, then they ought to look after kids who've lost their parents.
Whew, I'm tired. Professor, Cyril, thanks for all your help.
You get a chance to see your brother?
I did, though I think I'd be better off otherwise. He was horribly ill, for one thing. He looked pale and haggard. Apparently, he'd eaten a bad mushroom before the battle, and it made him horribly sick. What an idiot.
Hey guys! Don't eat the mushroom.
Anyway, when I told him we'd handled the Almyran situation, he was just gushing with praise. I tried telling him that it wasn't all me, but he didn't even listen.
Weren't you glad to get praise from your brother?
That did feel pretty good, I'll admit. But then things got awkward. He started trying to pawn off his whole inheritance. I told him I wanted none of it. Eventually, he settled for foisting this thing on me. Do you know what it is?
Oh, never mind. I do get the relic. Great! Wonderful! Outstanding! I get the relic! Because apparently the first time I didn't get Oya, I didn't get her, so I wasn't able to get her relic.
Yes, it's a magic axe called Freikugel. It's the hero's relic of House Goneril. He said that I should have it, since the crest I bear will allow me to wield it. He was so insistent I eventually relented. But I don't think I can be responsible for something so precious.
You wield it in the future!
Professor, why don't you take it instead?
You should keep it.
Heroes' relics contain terrifying power. They're beyond the capabilities of a novice like me. You're the only person I trust to take care of it. Please, help me out here.
You're capable of reading the darn thing! Not sure. I'll just give it to you anyways.
Thank you so much. I honestly didn't know what I was going to do with this thing.
You're gonna use it in battle anyways.
Big scary axe is not my style.
You wield axes!
Plus, look closely. Parts of the axe are pulsating, like it's alive. How gross is that? But I'll use it if you tell me to, Professor. Or you could get somebody else to wield it if you like. It's all up to you now.
That Hilda, she really is something.
Yep. Like another Hilda that I know. And one who's staring at me right now. Just continue playing the dang game, Koi. Okay, fine, sheesh. So I wanted to point you out in the video. Okay, so let's be clear. You are going to wield this, because I'm certainly not wielding it.
Maybe. I'm not.
God dang it! Everybody's getting level ups. Everybody's doing great. Just so shame Mary Ann can't attack anyone from afar. All she can do is silence people. By silencing, I mean silencing the use of magic. Because that's an absolute thing I need to reassure myself from afar, even though I have literally a ton of units that can already take care of them.
That's how it goes.
This was out magic. To conserve the hero's relic, I would do just be using every other weapon. Pardon me for that pause. I just wanted to make sure I was actually speaking the sentence I wanted to speak.
I did!
Because usually for these parts, I just don't have commentary. It would feel rather boring. But since I'm bored out of my mind, you get this. It's a shame everybody else ain't gonna get level ups because I'm the one that's hogging all the levels. Fascinating. I love this music. Real shame I can't use magic. Oh well.
You were outmatched.
There we go, the quest is done. Now I can do the other paralogs on my own time. Because I'm certainly not gonna record them on screen. Because we've already seen it before. Hey. This repetition is killing me. God dang Faith! 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 I was really hoping he'd actually get a perfect non-out or something. Fudge! Faith! 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 Please! Faith. I don't know why I'm wasting up your reason. You already have enough reason as it is. I just did it again. Screw me, okay? I guess we're doing this. We're already here. We might as well just look at the supports. So fall.
Why are you out and about so late, Dimitri?
Hello, Flame. I could ask you the same thing.
Me? I was feeling restless and came here to think.
I see. I'm here for the same reason.
How funny. But are you feeling well? You look fairly pale.
It's nothing. I just have a bit of a headache.
Oh my. Headaches are quite troublesome, are they not? I am sure it will subside soon.
Okay, why did we read that last sentence almost like go up, but then quickly fix that and read it like a human, like I am.
Actually, I am quite talented when it comes to healing magic. If you will allow me, I will have you feeling better in no time.
That's kind of you, but I'm fine.
But why not? Have I offended you somehow?
This headache is something I've dealt with for a while now. Ever since my family and friends were murdered before my eyes. I must never forget that day. I must never allow their deaths to be forgotten. I feel this headache is a reminder of sorts. Of those I failed to protect. And of their murderers who still roam free.
I see. That would explain your somber demeanor. Still, I do not agree with all you are saying. I feel that if I were your father or any of your dear friends whom you lost, I would want you to let go of me eventually. I would never want someone whom I care deeply for to be pained by the loss of me for eternity. And I doubt they would want that either.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, they have left this world, so I can no longer ask their preference.
We cannot ask them directly, but we can imagine how they might have felt. You know who they were as people. As for me, if I am ever to be but a memory in your future, I want you to remember me in a way that brings you joy. I would want you to smile when you recalled me, to feel warmed by the notion that I cherished your company. I cannot imagine I am the only one who feels this way. Surely anyone who loved another would wish only for their peace and happiness. I must apologize. I was out of line, clearly. I must get some rest now. Please do not stay up too late yourself.
Good night, Flane. And thank you.
Okay, now that you know the technique, go ahead and solve this problem.
Ah, I've got it. Finally.
See? Isn't it fun to learn?
Absolutely. You're great at this, you know. You really seem to have all the answers. I wish I could study and just soak up knowledge like you. How did you get so good at this?
Well, studying was something of a necessity for me.
What do you mean?
My father was one of the king's knights. One day, he never returned home. He just left without ever saying a word to me or my mother.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing a father so suddenly? I completely understand.
After he left, I thought a lot about where he might have gone. My father was a devout believer, so I was certain he must have come here, to Garreg Mach.
Here? Really?
That's why I was determined to gain acceptance into the academy. I needed to come here so I could search for my father. The problem was that I needed money to get in. Lots of it. And I didn't have any at all. So I entered the School of Sorcery and Ferdiad first, hoping I could somehow find a path here. I studied tirelessly until I finally earned myself a recommendation.
Oh, wow. So for you, studying has been like a way to meet your destiny.
Destiny, huh? Well, yes, but it's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that. Now I have other reasons for wanting to keep trying hard. I want to protect all of my friends and allies here. I'm studying hard so I can be as useful as possible to everyone I hold dear.
You've worked so hard. I really respect that. I'm going to follow your example. That's odd. I'm sure I just had it a moment ago. Ah! Ghost!
Actually...
The goddess, protect me! Huh?
Ash? Does this key belong to you? I found it by the door.
Marianne! I'm so sorry. Yes, that's mine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And my apologies for scaring you.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Kind of ridiculous, mistaking a friend for a ghost.
No, that's okay. I guess I do look like one.
Oh, no, you don't, baby. You gotta stop that.
No, of course you don't. It's just, in the dark, with your head down like that, and with your hair covering your...
Ash, you're not making this any easier.
Does that make me look scary?
No, please stop.
I'm sorry that I look so ghastly.
Why not just lift your head up a little?
Up? You mean like this?
Yes, that's so much better. With some light on your face, you don't look scary at all. That's great. You look completely normal now. Actually, you're pretty...
What did you say?
Nothing. Just keep your head up and smile. I promise you'll never be mistaken for a ghost again.
Keep my head up and smile? I'm sorry, but I don't think I can.
What? Hey, wait! Was it something I said?
Hey, Ash, what's with all the noise? Did something happen?
I only just heard myself. Looks like a thief got into the pantry and made off with some of our food supplies.
Raphael was so correct. Just only that it was a regular thief that actually went into the pantry, and not an assassin.
Stealing from a monastery? What kind of monster would do such a thing? Come on, we gotta get that dirty thief.
Definitely. I'm sure we can capture the culprit if we work together.
This is gonna go down here, isn't it?
Capture? What are you talking about? Why bother? This is the kind of person who would steal from a monastery. We gotta take this guy out as soon as we see him. How do you expect to get rid of the evil in this world if that's how you're gonna treat it?
What? I should be the one asking you that. The first thing we need to do once we've caught this person is hear what they have to say. They might have been forced into a life of theft by some awful circumstances.
You really don't get it, do you? If you let people get away with stuff like this, it's only gonna get worse. If we're gonna uphold justice, then we gotta stop evil. Simple as that.
I'm all for the rule of law, but indiscriminate slaughter isn't going to solve anything. You can't just execute someone on a wild assumption and call it justice.
And you can't just hide behind your fancy words. You have to take action. You know what? Forget it. There's no point in arguing this with you. We're gonna have to fight this one out. Whoever wins gets to make the plan. Got it?
What? How is fighting supposed to decide who's wrong and who's right? We're not barbarians, are we? Just take it easy and we can talk this over.
We don't have time to take it easy. The thief is getting away, and all you want to do is talk and...
Hey, did you hear? Apparently they caught the thief who stole the food. All's well that ends well, right?
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Oh, come on! You hear that? You just cost me my chance.
Hey, if they've already been caught, let's just leave it at that.
And we do leave it at that. Because we can. Watch it, I guess.
It just never ends. Oh, Ferdinand?
Hilda, do you need something?
I just have a tiny favor to ask.
I apologize, but I must graciously decline.
You didn't even let me say what it was.
I can proffer a guess. Instead of relying on others, why not try doing something on your own? Nobles should not be lazy or idle. We should accomplish our goals through earnest effort.
Easy for you to say. You're the very model of a diligent noble. Always contemplating the noblest course of action, never stopping to take a break.
Your chore today was repairing the weapons, right?
There are so many weapons here, and yet you're already done. That's pretty impressive.
It was nothing. Anyone could have done the same.
I don't think so. I certainly couldn't.
I do not believe that to be true.
Look at me. I'm supposed to be organizing these library supplies, but I have no idea where to start.
What could be difficult about such a task? You simply line them up and count them.
There are too many. Well, maybe it doesn't seem difficult to you, but that's just because you're so clever.
Granted, there might be some creative approaches to completing the task.
Oh? Please, enlighten me.
I can point you in the right direction. To start, divide them up by size.
Right. I'm with you so far. And then what?
Now, put similar items together. That makes it easier to get a handle on the numbers.
I see. Then what?
Now that you have arranged everything, you can begin counting. See how easy it is?
Wow! You did that in no time. You really saved my neck there. Thanks, Ferdinand. Bye!
It was nothing. I suppose I ended up doing her work after all.
Hindsight 2020 there, ain't it, Ferdinand? Guess you can see he really missed the question. So much more to go still. Why? Why do I still have more to go?
That doesn't feel good at all. Ugh, why did he have to punch me so hard?
Hey, Caspar. Something the matter?
Oh, hi, Hilda. Yeah, I just got in a little fight. No big deal. Definitely won.
No, you didn't.
Your face is all swollen. That looks painful. Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
No, that's really too much. Like I said, I'm fine.
Don't argue, just come along. You look ghoulish.
Huh? Maybe it's worse than I thought. Yeah, whatever. It can't hurt to have it looked at.
There, that should do it. You'll be all right now.
Great. Thanks, Hilda. I had no idea you were so good at this.
I always tended to my big brother's wounds, so I have lots of experience.
Apparently so.
I'm curious, though. Why are you always getting into fights? You really got hurt. Surely it would have been better not to bother.
It's not like I go looking for fights, and I'm not always the one who starts them. There are just a lot of guys in this world who won't listen to reason. Somebody's got to beat some sense into them.
So that's why you're always picking fights. Why not ignore them, or ask someone else for help?
Maybe that's how you'd handle it, but I can't just look the other way.
How very gallant. But maybe you should try showing a little restraint.
You really think that?
Yes, I do. I don't think you can solve all your problems by throwing a few punches. The world's a big place. At this moment, all over Fodlan, countless people are in some kind of trouble. But they'll figure things out one way or another, even without you there. Try to hold back and see what happens. Maybe you'll be surprised. Besides, if you're always picking fights, you might get so badly injured that you can't protect me.
Now that's a good point right there. I guess I could give this whole restraint thing a shot.
And I watched it fair the next time they actually do get another support link. Well, seeing as I still got a couple more, I'm just gonna end it here because we're gonna be here for a while otherwise, with little to no dialogue or anything else interesting. So, next time let's play Fire Emblem 3 Houses. More support. And then eventually becoming the Alliance one again. See you guys then.